Yeah, Jackson. Yeah, go find Sarn Adams. Tell him we need a prick E7 out here. Yeah, prick E7. That's it. Just tell him, man. Just trust me. All right. I've been in the army a long time. All right. I know what I'm talking about. Man, fucking Everon. Goodness gracious. Out here on the top of this OP again. Spending all day long out here sweating my ass off for Uncle Sam. Thought they'd send me out here. Come on. Oh, what's that? Hold on. What's that? Say again? An entire battalion of T-72s? What are you talking about? The Reforger exercises were 2 weeks ago. What? Oh, shit! How the fuck do I get this shit on anyway? Oh. We gotta get out there, man. They're coming to... It's the Soviets. We sat out here doing jack shit for preparation. We gotta get out there and defend the fucking homeland. Where's my weapon? Wait a minute. We never got issued weapons. What? What's this? This is all we got to defend all of Europe? Well, shit. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're able to see this, but there's T-72s rolling in on St. Pierre. This is not looking good out here. Ah, shit, that's all the first platoon. What the? Jesus Christ! Holy fuck! We gotta get some air support out here. Oh, fuck this. I'm running for the hills. Where's my weapon? All right, I got my weapon. Oh, shit! The Soviets are here! What the? These are some incompetent Soviets. They're retreating! We've driven back the invasion single-handedly. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Wow. I cannot believe I survived that. Am I still alive? I don't think I took a single shot. All right. Before I hurt myself, I better, I don't even know what happened to my sword. I think I set it down across the across the room somewhere. All right. Are you guys hyped? Oops. Let me just proceed to knock down my green screen. I am getting hyped. Let's see how the guys are doing down in the... can you guys hear me? Let me make sure. Hello? Hello? Yeah, okay, you can hear me good. All right. I gotta make sure how everybody's doing down in the valley. Oops. I don't know the controls of Cold War Assault. Hold on. How's... well, the T-72 seem to still be running. There's a lot of people running around down there. I would say things aren't looking too good. They're still putting up a fight, though. They're still exchanging fire. Hold on. I'm gonna keep this PASGAT on. I gotta plug in some earbuds. I had a whole scenario set up here, and I managed to crash the game, so I had to remake it last second. And this is why we always save our game. Okay, I'm gonna make myself slightly smaller. Alright. And maybe you shouldn't be able to see the top of my green screen. There we go. Alright. Here we are. I better strap on my PASGAT so we can be fully prepared for battle. Holy shit. That does not sound good. Actually, yeah, that is a T-72 firing on friendly positions. It does not look good. I'm so glad that chin straps are better than this these days. It does not look good right now. Okay. I think this is acceptable. So, I hope everybody's having a nice Tuesday. I spent all night dreaming about Arma. I dreamt I was playing the next Arma game, and I dreamt that it was really bad, actually, and I hope that that is not the case. I have good faith and confidence in Bohemia. I was playing some multiplayer match, and things were not going well. My nerves have been going. Arma's just, you know, it's very important to me. You know, it's important to all of us. And, yeah, I was dreaming about it, man. Look at this. Holy goodness. We got destroyed by a platoon of T-72s. There's a lot of dead people down there. So, for those of you who don't know, this is the original Arma. This is Arma Cold War Assault, which used to be known as Operation Flashpoint. And in preparation for the big reveal later today, which I have heard has a lot to do with Operation Flashpoint, if you recognize the location that we are, this is one of the screenshots from the Infusion previews. St. Pierre, I think it's called. And, yeah, you mean on the surface? Or underneath? No, for those of you who saw my War Hero CIB and stuff, this is not mine. This is, so when I was in 173rd Airborne, this one time we were cleaning out the barracks, and there's a whole pile of uniforms that we were going to get rid of from the, I'm guessing from the original, like, early 2000s, the original, like, back when 173rd, I'm going to get shot now that I did that. I don't know the controls of this game. But they had a pile of uniforms, and they were going to get rid of them, so I was like, you know what? I'll take them. And that was that. Am I gonna... Don't we have like a Jeep up here or something? Jeez, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's a frozen screen? Okay, hold on. Thanks for telling me. If I need to, I can do, I'll do display capture. Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. Let me prep the battlefield environment. The gameplay isn't the main focus today, so not really too big of a deal. But hold on just a second. We will change over to display capture instead. I'm streaming on the PC I don't usually use today, so at least I'm streaming from my actual gaming PC, because I was trying to do a lot of a lot of special stuff to set this up. All right, here we go. There we go. I think this should work. Hopefully. Oh. Uh-oh. Display capture needs to be in between. Ice, you're such an amateur. Display capture. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're set. We're set. How's this? How's this? There we go. Alright. I think we're good. Alright, let's see how these guys are doing down here. But anyway, yeah, so this is my Cold War get-up. I'm wearing my jump boots right now, which is full, here. This may not be appropriate for stream. Jump boots! Ow! I'm not that flexible, you know. But, that's dedication, because jump boots are uncomfortable as fuck. That was the only black boots I had. Alright. I'm about to get myself killed. I just want to get a closer look at the action. I was going to do a pre-recorded intro to this, but it was not... I didn't have enough time. I kind of had this idea when I woke up this morning. I was like, you know what? Let's go full out. If things get really good, I'll break out the camo face paint. Here we are in the forests of Eberron, ready to do some recon on these blasted Soviets. Where's my rucksack? I've already carried enough rucksacks in my day, being with 2 infantry units and hanging out with a platoon called the March or Die platoon. So I'm good on that front. Drop rucks all day long. No need. Oh my god, there's some carnage happened up here. I forgot about the breathing sounds in this game. Okay, if it starts getting too close to the stream start, let me know. I'll make sure I change over. That would be funny if I missed the stream. I'm still really big. That's okay. Y'all can see the details you don't usually get to see. I'm actually using my phone as a camera versus my normal webcam. It's actually a whole lot better quality. I might do this from here on out. Okay, we got some T-72s up there. They don't seem very... Looks like they blew up that BMP. Where's the rest of my guys? I single-handedly killed that entire squad of Soviets. And my guys didn't fire a single bullet, at least that I saw. Although I didn't have any sound, so I wasn't sure. You know, it took me a while, Harpy, to get the camo to show up right, because the woodland was... It was like stealth technology, you know, you could see through parts of it. So I had to adjust it a little bit. Alright, we're gonna do something dumb. Watch me get gunned down by the T-72 over there. I need to find a law. Oh shit! He's targeting me! Ah! There's a law. Oh, there's some Soviet guys here. Let me tell you, hey, sons of bitches. Alright, hold on. Well, he killed me. All right, let's give our guys a better chance. So I love, one of my first best memories of Arma was playing around in the mission editor, because you can do all sorts of stuff with this. So St. Pierre's down here. Okay, so it's Vernon that we're defending. So what we can do, God, the freaking harness on the inside of a PASGAT is so uncomfortable compared to the pads we've got today on our helmets. My goodness. All right. I am going to undo this for a sec here so I can check and see here. Is there an adjustment on this thing? Obviously, this is not my issued gear. This is a little bit before my time. I think I can loosen this. But, all right. We will try and give our guys a little better chance this time in the battle. Are you guys hyped? I am hyped. I have been avoiding all spoilers. I've only seen 2 small leaks, and they just had to do with the release date and kind of the general direction of things. But I do not know anything detailed about this. So let's see what we get. I'm excited either way. If it's exactly what I'm hoping for, or if it's something completely new and completely different, that's great. But Marek Spaniel, the CEO of Bohemia, has been sharing all this stuff related to Cold War assault, and I think that's a hint for us. I'm pretty sure what we're going to see is something to do with Cold War assault, and based on the fact that the Infusion screenshots have been of Everon. Yeah, I don't have the paratrooper variation of the harness on the inside of this thing. This is so old, you guys. This strap here will not move. This hasn't been adjusted in probably a really long time. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to adjust this. I might just have to deal with it. I could, hold on. Where's my Spetsnaz bandana? I'll put that on underneath it. That'll help. Be right back. Hey, I have helmet hair. Don't make fun of me. Where is this thing? All right. Y'all want to see my Spetsnaz bandana? I made this out of an old Army issue t-shirt. Not condoning Spetsnaz. I know they're not the most popular right now, but in the interest of keeping my head comfortable, I can wrap up in my babushka. It's 1 second it's a babushka, little head covering, and the next, watch this. Cheeky breeky itapki. There you go, we're in the Spetsnaz. But I think this will be a little more comfortable for me. Oh yeah, that's much better. Now we're in business. We are in business. I'll tuck this underneath my collar so you don't get the collision of 2 worlds going on here. All right. All right. Yeah, the strap on the normal PASGAT is just one, and then the airborne variant, which I do not have, has one that kind of goes in the back too. I don't know if this is going to strap, is it? Where's the... Oh, here it is. Come on! Close enough. I've never got this thing to actually snap. Where's my... Here we go. All right. All right. Let's get back in the action. Okay, what do we need to defend this place? If we were prepared, if we had, future warning, if we had early warning of what was going to happen, what would we protect ourselves with? I feel like I have a ponytail or something here. Usually I would not wear this with a helmet. All right, there we go. Not that I just wear my Spetsnaz bandana around. I definitely don't do that around the house on days when I'm just hanging out. Alright, let's give ourselves a couple of machine gun jeeps, see if they last. And we'll need a mortar. Let's pretend we're like a forward deployed infantry platoon here. We'll be a heavy weapons platoon. So if you're familiar with the way that these infantry units work, usually you have one company that is a heavier company, and then the others are like rifle companies, basically. All right, mortar. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to see. I'm going to just give us 3 mortars back here and see what that does. And then I'll give us a couple of squads, see if I can get an anti-tank squad in here. This makes me appreciate the Eden editor so much, you guys. Oh my goodness. My God. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Can't forget that. Lord, what am I going to do? Peace got me these. Peace bought me these at a pawn shop. Or not a pawn shop, a antique store. And they actually have the original packaging and everything. The freaking original, like, inserts for them were really torn up, so I had to put the shade ones in. But that's okay, because they look cool. Okay, so we need a couple more squads here. And, yeah, infantry squad. And they'll give us... Oh, we've already got... Alright, so we got 4 squads. Then let's give ourselves a couple of dudes with laws here. An AH-1, the Cobra. Man, all the possibilities of what we could see. A G-36. I wonder why we got some dudes with German and other weaponry. Austrian weaponry. Alright, here we go. Law. Let's give these guys a couple positions around. And then I'll see if there's some bunkers or something that we can get. Oh yeah, we'll give ourselves a flag. I don't know if that's a American flag or just a flag. Barbed wire fence. I don't know if this is like concertina wire. I'm just putting random shit down at this point. I don't see any bunker. A body, barrels, armored target, a camera, a chair. We got all the important stuff here. Danger. There we go. If we put out a bunch of these danger signs, maybe the Soviets won't attack us. I'm just going to put them around the area. And then a bunch of them right up here. Yeah, we're set there. Alright, now I got to make a couple more playable units. We need some reserve units. Alright, so I'll make a reserve unit back here. This is in case we die, we can run back up there. I gotta get a couple jeeps in now. Empty car, jeep. Yeah, there we go. There's a bunch of jeeps. Alright, playable. Sorry if this is taking a while. Playable. Do you get old British stuff? No, not usually here. I've never seen any. I mean, maybe fatigues, maybe at the most. But I haven't seen anything like that. Okay, that's good enough for me. We got 5 playable units. All right, let's see if we here. Let's make it a little earlier in the morning. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice lighting. Look at these high quality barrel-chested freedom fighters ready to defend Averon. You need a hero. This is your hero right here. What the? These are radioactive danger signs. Apparently we're in the radioactive zone. These will work kind of for cover, I guess. I don't know if this will stop a 125mm round from a T-72, but Oh, I'm a law soldier. Good, good. That's what I wanted. If I stand out here, I'm gonna die really quickly. Okay, hold on. What is the button to... Okay, that's aim down sight. I legitimately do not know how to get back up. Z? Okay, Z. And then X is apparently... Well, that's weird. X and C turn you left and right, just like the helicopter controls from Arma 2. Well, we got no flag on the flagpole. What the hell, guys? What are we gonna do about this? Look at these interiors. What is that sound? That couldn't be the Soviets. The thing about armored vehicles, you can hear them from far away. Yeah, I probably should have given these guys orders. They're kind of all just standing here. So these guys, I think, have rifle grenades. I don't think they actually have a mortar like I'm picturing. Apparently the same rifle grenades that you could use with the M1 Garand and M14 work on this M16. The M16A2, and I'm guessing all the M16 variants. Look at my man here. He's driving. He's coercing that, he's just, you know, giving some sensual affection to that steering wheel. As is due. To the Jeep. The greatest vehicle in the United States Army. Oops, I just fired the first shot. Well, I just started World War III. And I just fired again. Z is what we want. Alright, as soon as I see that first T-72, I'm running for it. Guys, I am nervous. I'm nervous and excited at the same time. Not for the, oh, there's a BMP. The Soviets are coming! Okay, I better just hightail it. Oh! Get that law ready. Oh my god, he blew that house to smithereens. Good heavens. Guys, there's a BMP out there. Are these guys the law soldiers? Yeah, there's one. Come on, guys. Oh, somebody destroyed the BMP. But there's another one. They're knocking down trees out there. Did I hit him? I forgot to clear my back blast. Hopefully I didn't smoke anybody in that Jeep back there. Alright, I need another soldier with a law. Somebody get up here. Can I reload that law? I know that in real life you can't, but can you in this? You can! I get another shot. This is why video games are great. You think the Jeeps are gonna be the first to go? Well, that one's already been blown up. Jesus. Did I hit him? Man, he just went straight through that. Oh my god. They got him! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Is that a Soviet soldier? No, it's not. Oh my god, here come the T-72s! It's an entire battalion! I'm out of rockets. Alright. Just fire, yeah, fire the 50 cal at him. That's a good idea. We'll see if that works. Oh my god, did I just die? I died. Oh, I can't play as the other characters? No! Alright, well, I think we can still watch the battle unfold. We'll see what happens. And we get some cool music to go with it. Unless it fades to black. Hopefully it's not doing that. There's some weird looking T-72s. With a special, updated model. My god, that music is loud. Alright, so this means I gotta protect myself. Give myself a bunker somewhere. Those T-72s just roll over you. We need a whole lot more laws. Oh, they got one. You see that? Did they get this one too? I don't know what happened to that one. That one was vaporized. Oh no, never mind. They must have missed and hit over there. Because there's still 3 here. Alright. Has the Arma stream started? I hope it doesn't. I hope it hasn't. Hold on. I got the time right. It's in 30 minutes, right? Let me check. Wow. This is quite the battle. If I missed this, I'm gonna be mad. Arma platform. Oh shit. Okay, good. It's just the countdown. God, my heart just dropped. The stream has started, but it's just the countdown, so we're good. Oh, Lord, you guys scared the shit out of me. Oh my gosh. I thought for sure I had missed it. Oh my god. Alright, let me know if anything starts happening. Just start, like, spamming the chat with a bunch of messages. Be like, Ice, stop doing what you're doing. Alright. We need, Can I give myself, like, a M21 or something? Let's see. Although, without the law... What am I, anyway? Sniper? Yeah, I'll be a sniper. I think I get an M21. Yep, M21. So I put myself... Not that this is the most effective weapon against T-72s, but it'll at least work against the infantry. If I can put myself in a second story of a building. Although this building got toasted last time. This thing was destroyed pretty early on. Here, I'll do this sniper thing and run off into the bushes. For snipers, it would probably be more like crawl off into the bushes, but for me, I'm not a real sniper, so I just run off. Look at me with all my vegetation strapped to me. Yeah, you guys, oh my god, I was so nervous there. Holy shit. Here we go. Here's some good. We can do some reconnaissance. If I had a ability to call in mortar rounds or something, that'd be good. But I can try and pick off some bad guys. You're not the boss of me. Oh, maybe you are actually. I'm a sniper. I do what I want. All right. Here we are. Is this a good position? Is this good enough? Alright. You can always hear them. I was saying before, armored vehicles, you can hear them coming from like kilometers away sometimes, depending on how the terrain is. But we used to hear, especially the 113s that were in Germany when I was there, that you could hear them from just miles away, just coming down the road, or they would be, you'd hear the trees breaking as they were going through. If they were trying to go through the woods, they'd just be cracking trees, and knocking them over. All right. I don't know if I can actually, like... Nope. There's no ability to range this thing. I just think I have to... Or zero it, I mean. Oh, there's the BMP. Alright, let's see if they dismount. You can zoom in and out? Oh, look at that. That's nice. Is he coming straight for me? He better not be. So I'm trying to decide... Does it... I'm not sure if I'm allowed to actually stream the feed from Twitch. I don't... If we do that, what I'll want is everybody here make sure you tune in on... Oh, there's their officer. And he is dead. Alright, their squad leader I took out. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, there's a machine gunner. I can take him out as well. Alright, he's down. We'll leave it at that. But anyway, I don't know if I can actually stream, like, the footage from Twitch, or if that's going to violate some rules or something. I have never tried doing something like that before. I'm guessing that's would just be okay, because it's, just more coverage for the stream. I'm gonna do it, and we'll see what happens. If I get in trouble, you know, sometimes you just gotta beg for forgiveness instead of asking permission. I think that that's, somebody running up here? Bunch of troopers crawling through the grass over there. Good strategy. See if they drop off another officer. Oh, there he is. There's the officer. I think I got him before he got back in all the way. I should really displace. If I want to be a true sniper, I've taken enough shots now where I don't need to be sitting here exposing myself more than I need to. Let's hightail it out of here. Some shoosting going on back there. Oh shit. Oh shit, oops, well, I'm committed now. I'm a sniper, dude, I'm covering you guys from up here. Or caution signs. Or danger signs, whatever they are. Are these guys retreating? You guys better not be retreating. They are. Look at them. They're running. Come on, you can't head-on face 2 BMPs and 4 T-72s. Bunch of weak-ass troopers here. Oh my god, that guy just got shot at point blank with a 125. Oh lord. I don't envy that fate. Hiyo, you said watch the show, and I freaked out again thinking that the stream had started. But it hasn't. Is that a Soviet guy? No. They have destroyed something. Look at this. Will they regroup? Looks to me like... I don't know what they're doing out here. They're in a kill zone. Oh yeah, this T-72 is about to kill all these guys. Oh, unless they... Have they disabled it? It looks like they've disabled the main gun or something. I don't know if that's a possibility or not. Boy, I do not miss having to wear a helmet around. Alright. 1 T-72 left. Man. I think we got enough firepower to... Dude, you're going to give me away. What are you doing? I think we got enough firepower to repel the invasion. To repel the remainder of their forces. That guy should not have dismounted.
Fall back into formation.
Like the death scream you made.
Enemy, soldier, 200.
Who's shooting at him? These guys are just shooting their M16s at him. Brave strategy. Okay, there's 2 T-72s left. I think all the mech infantry is dealt with. They're strewn across the landscape here.
5 o'clock, T-72, 100. 5, return to formation.
Something that I wish we'd see more in Arma is enemy forces retrograding to regroup like that. I think that that's cool. God, I wonder, I just have so many questions about how things are going to work in this new game. How is the AI going to be? I don't know. Is there going to be AI? I don't know. Because it's from the rumors were saying that it was multiplayer only. I think that just means no single player content, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. Either way, I'm excited for it. Because it's a path to something new. There's kind of a standoff going on here. I don't think these guys are willing to advance, and these guys are kind of holding their ground. These guys aren't sure if they want to get the hell out of Dodge or continue and fight the battle. Alright, we got about 15 minutes until this, oops, stream starts. Please don't shoot me, buddy. He's looking for me. Alright. There's no way I can get down there without getting shot. At least. We'll see if I make it. Sons of bitches! What are you doing? Don't leave your weapon on the battlefield, soldier. Holy shit! Airborne. Wow. That was something. Well, I guess I inspired the rest of the battle to take place. Oh my god. Jesus. As the tanks destroy the enemy vegetation. Well, they killed me and one other guy, and they're getting out of here now. They're like, alright, mission complete. We're good. We don't need to see any more of that. Objective completed, we killed ICE. Yeah, I guess... I don't know who won that battle. I'm guessing we won it. It was a costly victory, but I think we can consider ourselves victorious overall. Alright. Alright, let's try, Let's try a single player scenario here. Let's do Steal the Car as a classic one. It's a quick one we can do. Vulcan. I remember this one. Humvee. You have the flag and you must carry it to the city. Oh, that should be fun. Oh, God. I think these are like time trials. Attack helicopter? Oh, Lord. I'm curious to know how that'll work. Let's try it. I'm curious. The Apache. The AH-64. Need my aviators. Alright, getting some action. Alright, once we get to about 5 to 7 minutes, I'll switch over to the stream. Make sure you guys tune in on Twitch too. Even if you mute it and put it in the background, if you have the internet for it, tune in on Twitch too, because I want to make sure that they get all the views that they deserve. I don't want to take away any views from the oh shit. A Zeus. It's like watching a movie. Whoever put this together is a heck of a dedicated... Uh-oh. Fallen angel. Okay, you start near your Apache, fly south, follow the waypoints, destroy the convoy, return to the heliport. Alright, we'll see if this might just be me flying around or failing to fly around in a chopper. We'll see how far we get. How's the, Okay, stream is still not active yet. See if the controls are like I remember. Q is up. This is our thermal at the top here. Our FLIR. Okay. It's just like riding a bike. Oh yeah. This is pretty standard controls, just like I have them set in Arma 3, I think. Okay, convoys out there. 10 seconds? Come on, Io. I'm a seasoned pilot. I have no track IR, though. That's gonna be a little weird. Alright, we gotta use our tactics, explained in the attack helicopters video from Dyslexia, where we gotta pop up from behind a tree line if we can. Let's look at the map here. Make sure we're not crashing. I don't even see where we're supposed to go. We'll do it live. Alright. Oh yeah, we can stand off from here. What kind of weapons we got? Oh shit, I'm already getting shot at. Oh shit, I'm trying to look down. Oh sh... Don't hit the tree line. Next tree line. Oh, that's the convoy. Target him. What are you doing? Fire, fire, fire. You son of a bitch. Dude, you got a clear shot. You dingus. We're gonna do the Austin Powers gold member strategy. Not get shot down by a... Dude, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it! You crazy? What are you doing? Shoot that thing! We're getting shot to hell out here. Alright, if I fly low enough, he won't be able to hit me. Shoot these guys! Shoot them, shoot them, shoot them! Shoot him, shoot him! He's shooting his own guys! Sons of bitches! How do I use my weapons? What's the button? All I can do is tell this guy to fire and cease fire. And he hasn't fired a single shot. But apparently, we've already blown up one vehicle in the convoy because this mad Shilka gunner over here trying to blow the shit out of everything. You have to take over control. Manual fire. There we go. Get some! Yeah! Woo! This is not exactly the preferred method of flying a Apache attack helicopter, but it's the best I got right now. Do we got rockets? How do I get rockets? Hellfire! What about, yeah, FFAR, there we go. Woo! Oh no! We're hit! This thing's pretty tough. Either that or that Shilka's pretty weak. Alright, we got a couple more minutes to rain carnage on the enemy. Oh shit, oops. We're hit! It's been an honor. We'll see you on the flip side. War is not nice. Oh my god, there was a hind in the air. What the hell? That was, I think the odds were stacked against us there. But, we managed to do some damage, so that was good. Okay. Give me 1 second here as I prepare things. Apparently I don't have a standby screen. Okay, we'll do standby for a sec. Okay, my standby screen sucks, apparently. Alright, just give me 1 sec. Alright, and we are back. So this is a live commentary. If you have not already, make sure you tune in to the stream. I do not want to take away any viewers from the Arma team here, so make sure you tune in. Twitch.tv/Arma platform. Tune in and make sure that we give them the views that they deserve for this. I'm sure they have plenty, but I just, want to be a good citizen here. But I also want to make sure that we get we get everything we need. In the meantime, don't I have... No, I do not. Never mind. We will... Hold on, where is my... Stand by. In the meantime, we'll just hang out, play some tunes, and see what we got. How long we got? We got 6 minutes. Whoa. I don't have a pick, do I? Whoa. That scared me. What, do they got some tritium going on in the clock hands there? That's okay if the time's off. That's no big deal. I think I probably have more of a delay on YouTube than they do on Twitch. My name's Sean T. Pettimore, the same as my daddy and his daddy before. I said, we never saw Granddad all that much. I don't remember the lyrics. He only came to town about twice a year. Buy 100 pounds of yeast and some copper lime. Revenue man wanted Granddaddy bad. Came to the holler, brought everything he had. For my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road. All right, let's watch. Let's see what they got for us. Oh man, I'm getting excited. Again, if you haven't already, twitch.tv, Arma platform. Make sure you tune in, even if you mute it in the background. I just want to make sure they get the views they need. Oh, jeez, my heart is pounding right now. Are you guys ready? The future of Arma. Let's see what they got.
Huh, same TV shows over and over again. Oh, hello there, fellow citizens. There is a sense of change in the air, even though the people around here still don't smile as much. Anyway, welcome everyone around the world to this essential Bohemia Interactive stream. My name is Bara, and I will guide you through this program. Tonight, we have a big thing coming up. During this evening with Bohemia Interactive, we are going to take a look into the past, but most importantly, and let's face it, we're all waiting for this, we are going to take a peek into the future. We still have some time left, so I want to share some numbers and feelings with you. We recently celebrated 20 years since the release of the first Arma with Bohemia Interactive. In all that time, more than 19 millions of players, content creators, and more than 100,000 items just in Arma 3
It's been
have appeared
big.
on maps across our universe. For that, our dear community, thank you.
I love this
Without you,
80s theme they
the
got
world of
going.
Arma
This is
would
great.
be so colorful, so vast, so diverse, so unexpected, so epic, so full of stories.
You gotta love her
I don't
Czech
think
accent.
anyone expected this in the beginning, but let's get back to today.
Like I said, I'm looking forward to tonight. I
Oh, who's
believe
this?
We'll have a wonderful time together, full of excitement and new experiences.
Exactly. You never know what to expect.
I better make this just
Well,
to,
hello there, splendid viewers. Welcome to this stream. Tonight is a big night for Bohemia Interactive. We would like to give many thanks to all of you who have decided to join us instead of watching something or someone.
This is great. Bohemia are such cool people. They are awesome devs. Not a lot of people know this. I actually got the chance to meet them when I was out in Prague a few years ago, and just amazing people. They really, really care about what they do. This is cool. I love the synthwave kind of going on in the background.
You must really love your coat. You didn't even put it to the closet.
Oh, yes, this is very important. But take it easy, because we have more room like this, okay?
That's true.
Yes.
Oh, I really like it here. I'm glad we came.
Yeah, me too. It's very nice, warm, cozy, good
Yeah.
vibes, nice people, right?
The weather is not good today,
No,
so.
no, no. Much better in here. Much better.
Everybody's
wait for
got
the
Christmas-looking sweaters
Oh.
on.
And it's about to start.
Oh, I've been waiting a very long time for this, like 8 years. Oh, sorry.
Again, tune in to the Twitch stream if you haven't. URL's at the top of the screen. Make sure we give them the views that they deserve for this. This is clearly really well put together. Oh, this is so well done. My comrades! Oh! That was a cool transition. On Saharani. This is where it started for many of us. Arma 2! This is where it started for me! Whoa! With a hip crashing and... Oh my god, don't get hit by that burning Humvee. Oh yeah, baby! Arma 3, such a beautiful game. Outdid themselves with it. Ah. I remember when Arma 3 was first coming out, all the rumors about it and stuff. Oh my god. Oh, I've got goosebumps right now, you guys. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Holy. Oh my god. Oh! That's not it, is it?
I'm Marek. I'm
There's
very
Marek.
pleased to welcome you on the road to Arma 4. Although we still have some way to go, we are ready to share with you our progress, a showcase of what our powerful new Infusion engine can achieve, and a glimpse of things to come.
You guys, I'm
is
so
unlike
excited.
anything we have ever undertaken, more so because we are revolutionizing our technology. Our goal is to give you, our community, the game you have been waiting for. That leads us to Arma Reforger, an important and exciting milestone in our journey. But we must be clear, this is not Arma 4, not yet. Instead, our next installment in the Arma series is an open invitation, an opportunity to course correct, and a chance for you to tell us what we are doing right and what we need to change.
This is very
At the
smart.
same time, however, we hope to share with you just how far we've come. Arma Reforger takes us back to 1989 and a familiar Cold War
89.
in many ways, it's a return to our roots, to Operation Flashpoint, and a return to Everon. 52 square kilometers of island terrain faithfully reconstructed from the original, with plenty of surprises made possible through Infusion. Together with this, Arma Reforger includes a number of military assets from the era, as well as 2 new multiplayer game modes and workbench editing tool suite. Our focus to provide a fun, rewarding and stable sandbox for you. Something that you can immediately enjoy and we can build upon.
Immediately.
This is where we are, this is where we are going, and where everything begins. Let's take a look.
All right. Woo.
Peggy 16.
Oh, a trailer. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got chills. Oh my god. Jesus. God, did it. Look at those guys. Oh, they got the MRC, whatever. Never mind. I'll talk about that later. Merc DC or whatever it's called. Dude, you guys, look at this. This is amazing. It's so beautiful. Look at those Soviet soldiers, man. Oh my fucking goodness. Look at the trenches, look at the animations. Look at the... Oh my god, he's fired for the hip. Did you see that? That's what I wanted. Look at this. The M14. The Madus. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Woo. Holy shit. I am so pumped right now, you guys. I am so pumped. Wow. Holy shit.
Dear friends, we welcome here the CEO of Bohemia Interactive, Marek Španěl, and together with him, the project lead, Jan Dušek. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Hello.
The obligatory questions for both of you. How do you feel in the spotlight here?
I'm really excited to be here because it's a big moment for our company.
We love you, Marek. We love you,
many years of
Bohemia.
hard
We
work.
love you all.
good,
You are the best.
It's great.
Jan?
Yeah, definitely. I was looking forward to this moment for so many years because development was hard, and now this is the achievement, actually.
We are happy to have you here. Marek, first questions for you. When did the idea of new Arma episode first came up?
I think it's about 5 years ago when Arma 3 was already on the market for quite a while, and we knew the most important is to create next Arma on a new engine. And because Arma is much more than just a game, it's a platform for users to create a new thing.
Indeed.
We
Very
decided
unique.
The first step
I
in
do
the
need to drink
future
some
of
water.
Arma needs to be a smaller, more focused game that will invite our creative users to join forces with us and shape up the future of Arma together. And we thought about the name Reforger because it's about reforging the entire Arma series.
And based on the Reforger
Tell
exercises
us
that
about
happened
it.
back
What is
in
it
the 80s and
Well,
70s.
as Marek said, I like how this question is simple, but the answer is not as simple as to say it's just a video game. It's a sandbox platform, including gameplay example for people, which we called conflict. There are tools for community. There is workshop. There are many things actually, and this package is what we call Reforger.
This is
And
very
everything is
smart.
basically based on the new engine, our own new technology. So that's the deal. That's the thing. So Arma Reforger is actually a foundation for Arma 4 and future projects.
Arma Reforger marks a return to Everon. Are we going to find any Easter eggs on the map?
Well, I'm not sure many of them are left because the creative director of the game, Ivan Buchta, is so serious, so he probably removed
Ivan!
them, but I hope people still can find nice hints about the history of Everon, and also
Ivan is
we
the coolest
made
guy
the
you will
game
ever meet.
as a kind of tribute to 80s, because 80s, for some of us, it's the time of when we were kids, and we really tried to put the feel of 80s into Everon as well. So I hope people find some of these links to the beautiful past of Cold War.
So
Beautiful.
Arma is typically a game you play with mouse and keyboard, no?
Yes.
Good. How hard was it to transfer this control scheme to a gamepad? Because this is the first time Arma will be available on consoles, right?
Actually, that was super tricky, and we are still not done yet. I would even call it like chain of Sophie's choices. And people know that actually to control Arma game, it requires all key on the keyboard. So
Unless
like
you're
no
Dare
buttons, maybe.
and you
So
get
it's very
you bind it to an
difficult,
Xbox
but, you know,
controller.
it's getting better by years.
He's
it's getting
crazy.
better and better. And now we have this controller. So basically, there are two things to it actually. One thing is that no matter how great design you have, it's always about playtest and trying it and basically figuring out what's natural, what's more ergonomic. And second thing is that we don't want to have that many controls. We want the authenticity. It's not about controlling every single bone of the character to make it work, but it's about actually do it intuitively and
Yeah, if
make
they
it
could
more
automate a lot of those functions, I think the
So,
game
in a
might be a lot
nutshell, you
more
will not need
enjoyable.
extra limbs to play on
Like
console.
being able to lean around corners and stuff. If you just
Now,
made it
maybe
so that
more
when you aim down
details,
sight, you
what you
automatically
guys
do
think
that.
will
I don't know.
appeal
Just
the
ideas.
players
I'm
the
sure that
most,
you'll be able to
and what do you
customize
think
these
will
things too.
excite them the most in the game?
Oh, I really hope people will really feel, even in Reforger, however humble beginning it is to the future of Arma powered by Infusion, that at the heart of it, it's true Arma with the authenticity, diversity, and open nature of the platform we're building. So what stands apart for me is more chilling attitude is unlike most of action-packed shooter games. It's a really much deeper experience that some people describe in words like walking simulator, and I really like this part of
Indeed.
Arma.
Okay.
I like walking. Walking is good. How
Walking,
did you
I
approach
like walking
approach
everywhere. You guys know
creating
me in
Arma
S.O.G
Reforger?
Prairie Fire. That's
Well,
how
it's a
I
simple question, and again, this is the
walk
answer. Basically,
everywhere.
the project has high complexity, so we approached the development in the same way as to the features itself. It's an evolution for us. So we started planning things one by one, and we end up with some system how to deal with it. Actually, whole development of Arma is an evolution. We are figuring out which genes will survive, which will not. So yeah, that's it.
You maybe already said that a little bit, but still, what sets Reforger apart from the competition?
Arma Reforger on the surface may look like another shooter, but in fact it's much deeper, and it's not only a game as it is, it's a living platform where we invite users to contribute, to make their own creations, change the
good.
game they like.
Yep.
So it's
That's
much more
so
complex
fundamental for
ecosystem
Arma's
of
experience.
game, tools, and users that at the end creates this amazing experience.
So it's
All
all of
right.
it together.
Yes.
Okay, this new Infusion engine, how does it affect the look of the game? How much better does it look?
It's completely new engine, so everything's new for us. Everything looks new. So the look is much authentic and much more beautiful and detailed. But on the other hand, you can still see Arma in it. So it's not the engine affecting the Arma feeling, look and feel.
You know,
Arma actually, it's in these people who are working on it and the legacy we are following. Actually.
that's
My
a
last question.
so that's a really important thing with all the
How is Reforger
misinformation and
connected
stuff
to
going
Arma?
around with the conflict in
Oh,
Ukraine.
in a way, Reforger
Like,
is
if you make a
finding
game
how
too
similar to
realistic in
Flashpoint,
graphics, it can
so
actually
it's a
sometimes
beginning
do
of
some
long
harm.
journey,
And
and
so
we
making
are
it
really
feel
passionate
good is
about,
more important than making it look
uh,
realistic.
building this together, because Arma 3 is a result of 20 years. So I really hope Arma Reforger is a beginning of another 20 years of collaborative attitude, and at the end we will make massive games on top of this new platform Infusion.
I sure
Also,
hope so.
Everybody has a lot to look forward to, I guess.
I may have one more question, gentlemen. You are very famous for using real-life locations in your games. If players wanted to visit any of these real locations, where would you send them?
Well, it's like surprisingly, Everon is based on Croatian island Krk, but some people describe it as South Bohemia on the coastline of the ocean. So I think in this case,
Huh.
maybe they should visit Šumava.
I would like to be Šumava, at
Šumava.
the coast of the ocean. That would be
That
nice.
would be very nice. Yes.
That's kind of cool. They take a
Welcome
little
to Arma
inspiration
Reforger,
from
and you
both.
can experience Šumava as an island.
I'm looking
So
forward.
console players are going to get to
Gentlemen,
play
what's your
Arma now.
favorite Arma episode or DLC?
That's a
Up
big
to this
deal.
point.
Well, for
Brings a
me,
lot
it's very
more money
simple.
into
It's
the
the very first one is the
company.
Arma Cold War Assault, or originally known as Operation Flashpoint, because it's the game I had the biggest impact on. I made so many missions and even contributed to terrain making and other areas.
It's
So
out?
For me, it still remains Operation
What?
Flashpoint, and I hope Arma Reforger,
Oh God.
some of
Here we
the
go.
feelings comes back, and it's a beginning of an exciting new journey for all of us.
Good answer. You like all these.
Yes.
All this good. Yes.
I like
And
old too.
obviously, I like the final chapter, Arma 3 Old Man, as well.
Maybe same question for you.
Well, for me, I really like Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead because there was the time when I fully joined Bohemia Interactive. But
Same for me when I
my
first
big
started
heart is
playing.
in Arma 3 because I was part of the development for many years and I was composed the soundtrack for it. And so that's my love. Yeah.
Well, thank you
Well,
guys
the
very much.
Well,
soundtrack is
gentlemen, thank
beautiful.
you very much for your time. I'm sure you are very busy men, so thanks for taking the extra time from your schedule. And now we will
Guys,
take a
this
look
is
at
beautiful.
our first feature video.
Gameplay. The gameplay in Arma differs from classic FPS titles.
It's Sergeant Adams!
Look like a simple tactical shooter. It can actually be described as a platform or complex military
Look at that!
sandbox due to the unlimited possibilities available via modding. As a result,
Oh, it's got its
Arma
own
is able
workshop.
to offer multiple types of
They made it so
gameplay
that you
feature
can
key points,
do all the
freedom,
individual, like, pants and
authenticity,
boots and
a
everything. Oh, that's so
non-player-centric
cool!
experience. In other
I
words,
wanted that so
we don't
badly. I'm
force
so glad they
players to
did
play
that.
the game the way we want them to. Instead, they are able to decide how to achieve the given objectives on their own. The large terrain and variety of available vehicles create an infinite number of situations players can get themselves into, even in one
I am so
scenario.
excited to try
And
this.
this war is not just about combat.
I'm sure it's going to be
because we've
unstable at
also
first, but
focused on the logistical and
that's
communication side
early
of things.
access.
That means we've prepared gameplay features which support a rich experience for players, focused on other
that
aspects
tripod.
of war, and allow them to enjoy a multiplayer environment as drivers, radio operators, medics,
This
and
is
engineers.
so good.
In an effort to make the adventure even more believable, players are
Oh my
expected to
gosh.
use their navigation tool to orient themselves in the terrain. Do not expect useless HUD indicators. We don't want players to waste their time on UI minigames. We want them to live the game.
This is
So
good.
if you
This
want
I'm
to
so happy
experience a
about this.
believable world that offers freedom of choice and is
Immersion.
more than just a game. Give Arma Reforger a try.
Period accurate. Oh,
And so now
it's great.
we have the lead designer, Jaroslav Kashny, aka Zozo. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for coming. And also the first question from me. You mentioned in the video multiply types of gameplay. Can you describe some examples how players can approach the gameplay?
Yeah, right. Because the biggest advantage of Arma series is the freedom of choice. This makes the gameplay very non-linear and different. We don't prescript game, we don't do tunnel game, and even if you play the game for several times, you might experience different situations. So for example, even a small change in player loadouts, or in soldier loadouts, may completely change the situation. For example, if your way is blocked by an armored vehicle and you need to neutralize it, so if you can't, because you don't have the proper weapon which will penetrate the armor and destroy the engine turret, whatever, you need to find a different way. We don't say that the objective cannot be completed because something is blocking your way. It's up to player's agency if he can basically choose another way. Another example is that we simulate the weather and day-night cycle. So it means that it really makes a difference if you assault a base in mid-noon, or if you assault a base in if it comes from dark or a foggy environment, or if you have a sun in your back, for example.
What I'd really like to see is that
tactical
like rain would saturate the ground and impact like vehicles and stuff, but we'll see.
So then you play with the shadows and everything. Kind of.
It's nicely said that you play with the shadows. Yeah, but de facto yes, because it's the multiplayer game. So if you are not visible in the shadow, then for the enemy you are de facto invisible.
Cool. So each player has totally different experience.
So what we have to remember here, guys, is that this is a baseline start for Infusion with Arma. This is going to be a little rough on the start. It may not look the most beautiful like game you've ever seen. It may be a start, but the key is that this is the stepping off point for Infusion, for Infusion and for this new breed of Arma. So it's our job to help constructively give feedback and give, help build this and build our community really, really well and with a positive mentality and stuff. So we got to look at it like that. Sorry, we'll get back to it.
Okay, so it's about the war, it's about the fighting. If you choose a different, or basically the weapons, each weapon in the game has different meaning. They have different purposes and their limitations. So you need to choose the proper loadout. And what we did is basically that we put a lots of effort into weapon simulation. We simulate the ballistics, the projectiles, multiple calibers, the penetration capabilities of these weapons, and this is basically about the fighting, because you need shoot,
Very
so you
infantry
need
focused,
weapons,
I think.
basically. So if we speak about the logistics, so armies don't win fights just because just by shooting or using weapons. It is about to be in the right place at the right time, and that's why we have vehicles in the game. So they are not used just a weapon. They can be used just for driving people and material supplies, ammunition.
They said
and
radio.
resources.
I
And
wonder if they're going to have
lot
an
of effort
in-game
is
radio
gone to
functionality.
the, vehicle simulation. I personally, I'm very excited about it, because I can say that it's the best driving in Arma series ever. So I hope people will enjoy it, even the driving. And if we speak about the communication, of course, it's another aspect of war. You need to share information from the battlefield.
Yep.
And from the previous
Battle tracking
games
and
or our games, basically, people are very used to have a signal range, the radio range, anytime, anywhere. They can speak with anyone, but which is not the case of Reforger, because we
Wow.
decided to simulate also the.
It's going to be a little bit more
radio
hardcore.
signal, which means that it depends really on the devices you use, like small.
This may take a
radios
while to
have
get used
small,
to.
Radios range, and bigger ones have bigger.
Yeah,
so
if you have like old radio the grandfather gave you, you're gonna get bad signal. And that's very authentic. I like that.
But
I love this guy.
my grandfather didn't give me a radio.
I did. Anyways, I like that. Even the part you said about vehicles, that's that's a very nice attention to detail. Even though I will not be driving my Lamborghini to warfare, that's okay.
Yeah,
I would probably get stuck.
you don't want it.
Do you have any more questions?
There's a lot of details in the game with the weapons and the cars and everything you said. So can you tell us what roles can
I wanna see if there's
players
aircraft.
take in Reforger?
Yeah, so
That might come out later. It's early
basically,
access.
It depends on the game mode you play in the Reforger. Reforger is most.
This is
mostly
clearly
it's a
very
platform.
infantry
It depends
focused right now,
what the game mode
which is
will
okay.
use. If the game mode use different loadouts, basically, because the loadouts can build up a role.
Well, let's talk about these roles. Like, give me an example.
Yeah. So basically, we prepared on the sandbox level for the sandbox functionality. We prepared the loadouts, which are grenadier, rifleman, machine gunner, and spotter, and others. But in Reforger, I would say it's more about a dynamic selection of role. We don't say that you choose your role like a radio operator and you play the radio operator all the time. But if you want to help your team as a radio operator, you take the radio in the game, or you can take it from Armory or from another place, and you can act as a radio operator. Or you will choose you will be fire support for your team. So you choose you take the machine gun with full of with backpack full of ammunition
And the tripod!
this way.
That's so cool that they added
Or
those
you
tripods.
will not
I'm
take
very excited.
Anything, and you will be bait.
I liked all the
Or-
trenches.
De facto, you are not combatant then.
Another big
if
thing
you
is
have the-
engineering
you have
is
the
an area that
uniform
we haven't seen. So digging
and-
trenches
I didn't
and,
mean
you know,
naked.
clearing
Made
minefields
bait in
and
Okay.
laying
can get naked,
down
but I
concertina wire and stuff like that. I want to see if
Okay,
they
too
have
much
anything
detail
like
now,
that.
too much detail.
These things
So
might be
you
developed
said
as time
you
goes
can
on.
choose and you can change it.
I like a
Oh,
basic, you know, start where we can
That's exactly.
start simple and
That's what dynamic
build our
is.
way up.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, women in
And
the
thank
game. I
you
wonder
very
if there will
much
be
for
women
coming
in the
and
game
for
because
all
Arma
your
3
work
definitely
in
lacked
the
female
game.
characters.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming very
Thank
much.
you.
And now I'm sure it's time to take at yet another feature.
Lore and settings. With Arma Reforger, the entire concept of Arma returns to its Cold War roots. Operation Flashpoint was set in
Oh, it's beautiful.
1985, 4 years after the war between General Guba and U.S. forces on the Malden Archipelago. A global conflict looms once again. We
I like
chose
those mesh
1989
tents.
because it was an interesting time when superpowers invested heavily in the military, but combat remained rather straightforward.
I'm pretty
This
sure
time,
we're
the
seeing
battlefield was
console
much easier
gameplay
to
here.
depict in an authentic way, than modern conflicts.
Uh-oh. I like
This
these
allows
guys
us to
running in
focus on
formation. That's
combat
cool.
As well as on communication and logistics. Reforger takes place on the island of Everon, one of the terrains in Operation Flashpoint. We've reimagined the entire island and tried to create something
water is
truly
beautiful.
authentic because we want to transport
Oh,
players
look at
back
those
to the
details.
time of the Cold War. Most of our development team is from the Czech Republic, so we drew a lot of inspiration from the realities of life in 1980s Czechoslovakia. Older players may recognize a number of things from their youth while exploring
That's some
Reforger's
detailed
environment.
interiors, man.
We also wanted to keep the experience of Reforger unique and down to earth. Don't expect a digital battlefield with augmented reality. This is all about the soldier in the field, armed with a
Those
radio,
BTRs are
map,
beautiful.
compass,
Nice scrim on your
and
helmet.
assault rifle, who must rely on himself and his teammates to fight, communicate, and make critical decisions.
Excellent.
And so, let's
I
welcome
like that.
the master of lore and setting, Ivan Buchta. Hello.
Hello.
Ivan!
Hello, Ivan. Welcome. So, the paper says you took inspiration for your game from this place called Czech Republic in the 80s.
Ivan's like a personal
That's
hero
true,
to me.
too. Did you do a lot of
He's
field
such a good
trips
guy.
in the terrain? Where did you go? Tell us something about this.
Of course we did. The trick here is that Everon is a fictional terrain, although its terrain mesh is based on the Croatian island of Krk. We had to reinvent the whole landscape from the ground up. So one of the first things we started to do was to take our environment design team out, basically to show them how the Czech landscape looks like, how it's composed, what's important there, how it even was created.
I wonder, and
I'm sorry, that was not my question. Where did you go, Ivan?
Okay, well, there were a couple of field trips to South Bohemia because it's nice rolling hills with the
Ivan's always posting
nice
pictures on his
landscape
Twitter.
matrix of forests,
Places he's camping and hiking.
pastures,
It's
little
beautiful.
fields, a kind of idyllic landscape, and also a kind of landscape which we already know is a perfectly suitable for an Arma gameplay because you have a nice mixture of places to cover, places to advance along, lots of smaller settlements. So definitely interesting terrain for a game like ours.
That's a good answer. You bring the natural beauty, and then you bring carnage.
This guy's got the Italian. Yeah, gotta get that va bene.
all our friends. Are we
Arma
going to
va
see
bene.
more content this year?
I know he's Czech, but he's bringing out the. Oh, he might be something else. His accent sounds a little different than everybody. Talking about the interviewer.
Which would call for a couple of new tools in the books, and players can also look forward to a couple of new exciting vehicles.
Couple or lot?
Couple.
Okay.
Start
The
small.
video we saw earlier, you were highlighting that the fights are very authentic.
They are indeed,
No?
yeah.
How do you verify this authenticity?
We do a lot of research. A lot of work is done on really finding out how the physics work behind everything, and of course we also rely on our advisors, people with past military experience who can steer the design and help us fine-tune the final thing.
I'm sure the entire process is very creative, but what part of the inventing do you think it's the most creative?
Well, of course, mine. I have to say that the whole team on a daily basis display a great deal of creativity on dealing with their own tasks, and I would say we are a very creative bunch of people in the end.
Just tell me one thing, like the detail of it.
Well, I think that coming up with the idea which later turns into a plausible alternate reality is quite something. That's not everyone.
They build the
can do that,
Armaverse, and it's
I'm
very
very happy to say that there are
believable.
many great people in the team who can, help you achieve this.
Good, good. I can tell that you are a very passionate and creative man, Ivan. That sounds amazing. Tell
Va
us,
bene.
how do you approach creating the lore? Like, where does the inspiration come from?
This guy is
There
the
are many
best.
sources,
I want to know who this
which are
is.
movies, military history. That's a really good one. And of course, there are other other things like fine art, can be music, you know, certain mood, or even walking out. I'm a very passionate hiker, not just passionate game developer, and sometimes just seeing some nature, you know, spawns the idea of, yeah, we can do something in a landscape like this.
Yeah, I could hide in that bush with a gun.
Almost like that, almost like that.
So he just takes the creativity.
Take that off for a sec.
That's
Give
true.
myself a little
That's
blood
it's,
flow.
you know, it's just waiting out there.
Well, thank you very much for your hard work, because we can see you put really big effort into this.
Well, it's a work of the team.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, Ivan. And now we will take a look at another feature.
Game Master.
Yes!
Game Master is a tool that lets you make up your own scenarios in real time.
I'm
It is
so
a
glad that
sequel
this
to
is
the
a fully
popular
featured
Arma
game.
3 Zeus mode. In the game, there is one person, or possibly more, who can control the mission. They can add new soldiers, new objects, new vehicles, and more. They can control those vehicles and soldiers, give them orders, send players to attack other players. The list goes on. Basically, anything that comes to
Graphics
mind.
look really good,
In
actually.
Game
And you can
everything
strike
needs to
people with
be
lightning.
created from scratch. It's a blank
So it looks like
canvas
3
waiting
factions.
for its game masters. Players can customize it, add new objects, add
I
new
am
things to
stoked.
insert, and or add new systems and expand it further. Everything will
The
be
symbology looks really good,
instantaneous,
too.
In real
And there's
time,
Jeeps!
with no saving
All right.
missions. That's why we've made it so Game Master offers the best possible tools for instant management. But who knows? Modders might find a way around that too.
And so now we have the game designer here, Hedrick Offenberg. Hello.
Hi, thanks for having me. Hello, Hedrick. Why don't you tell us?
This guy looks like a Soviet spy with his leather jacket and smooth look.
Well, the big thing that we tried to improve was to allow players to create their interactions faster and
Be right back.
straight from the get-go. So we did a number of.
Let me know if I miss
improvements
anything
to
good.
speed things up. Part of it was to introduce the content browser, where all the assets are in a simple place where players can use filter-based searches to quickly find what they're looking for. And we also introduced some new elements into the game, such as the compositions and easy-to-find groups, so they can quickly create scenes that will fuel their own creativity.
And now maybe more detailed questions.
It's
Are
time.
there any limitations? Like, for example, if the player wants add like a million BTRs to the game, it's possible?
Well, we did introduce some limitations because, of course, we also want players with maybe not the newest or less powerful computer to be able to experience the Game Master mode. So we separated it into 4 different categories. So there is a limitation for basic objects, vehicles, AI, and some scripted systems. So if the Game Master fills up one of them, they might have to reduce or remove some of the elements that are taking it up to free up some space. But that way, we can make sure that everybody can enjoy the Game Master game mode.
Which easier said means that you don't have to, or you don't need to have the newest computer to play.
Indeed, as many people as should be able to enjoy it as possible.
That's great, then you can play too.
Maybe. But what do you expect to be the first mod for Game Master?
Well, that's quite a tricky one because, of course, the Game Master is also a tool where players are able to create their own content. But we did make it with modding in mind, so players and modders alike can introduce some of the features into the Game Master. So I'm thinking maybe some special interactions that will help them test or debug or maybe even support the game mode that they're working on. And it will also work on console. So
That sounds great.
It
I'm
does.
already looking forward to it.
great to hear.
Thank you so much for your time. And now, we are going to watch yet another video feature.
All right.
Workshop. Arma Reforger is a community-oriented game. Therefore, enabling user-generated content is key for us. We want to support mod creation and give access to publishing and playing the modded content across platforms. Preparing our own workshop was essential to achieving this goal. The
That's really
in-game
cool that
workshop
they
supports the entire
their own.
mod life cycle and has been streamlined from Arma 3. As a content creator, you'll be able to publish your mods to the workshop directly. In other words, you don't need to use a separate publishing tool because it's integrated into the development process. Using our unified set of modding tools, you'll be able to upload your mod, set the needed dependencies, and manage it directly in the workshop. As a player, you'll be able to enjoy the integration of modding into the game. For example, you won't need to reload the game if you want to join a modded server because it is way more automated now. And of course, our workshop supports all the important functions like subscribing, filtering, sorting.
It's good that they're doing this. Sorry, I'm trying to be distracted here.
As well as joining servers where those mods are present.
And so now we have the workshop producer, Natasha Agafonova here. Hello.
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 And my first question for you is the easy one. Tell us more about the new workshop that you've prepared for the players.
Workshop is our own tool to enable player creativity.
Don't forget the ears, people. I'm getting it all over my headphones and everything.
Mods, as we did with Arma 3. But
People
in
always
Arma
forget
3
the
we had
ears.
the Steam Workshop, and now we're going for an integrated one, so that players from consoles can be invited to join the limitless community creation process.
So they can actually make everything they want.
Console players will be able to access all the mods. You can create them on PC.
But
and,
PC rules
do it
the
cross-platform.
platform.
Place where you can fulfill
We still
all
get the
your deepest
dominance there.
desires
Yeah.
and your crazy dreams. Anyways, it's been a big part of Arma series for a while. Of course, it was in Arma 3.
Oh, that.
What
that's that
is the most important thing about the workshop that even players of Arma 3 will feel familiar with?
Players of Arma 3 will enjoy the same limitless creativity as they've done over the years. And I
That's
think
good.
they'll be delighted to hear that in our new workshop, they will be able to update mods without leaving the application. So
Oh,
it will
good.
be much easier
That's
and faster
cool.
for them to join their friends. If you join a server or a scenario and you don't have some mods for it, which is a very common scenario in Arma 3, every fan will know it, you will be able to just download automatically all the mods that you're missing. The game will detect it for you and tell you, here's a package, download it, and you're ready to go. It's much faster and much simpler for our community to enjoy playing together, because that's our ultimate goal.
You said it's easy for all the players, but still, there are any limitations? Will all the modes be available on consoles?
Come on, we can't give them everything.
That's right. Our console players will be able to enjoy all the mods that fit within console limitation of memory. And
Okay.
the rest they
So
can
PC
use
still
on
gets
their
the priority.
own
That's good.
account linking, Bohemia account, and also it means that
All right, back in the ears. You're right.
players will be able to create mods on PC and enjoy them across platforms. Another limitation will be the stable core of the game, because of course we want people to be creative, but we also want a safe experience for everyone, so the core of the game and the code will be untouchable.
Okay.
That sounds good.
So not all the desires.
Not all of them, unfortunately. No,
If your desire is to break the game, then it's a no.
okay.
I'm sure
you've
this will
seen
evolve
a
with
lot of
time, you
weird
know.
stuff in the modding community, but you have, of course, obviously seen amazing things. What is some of your most favorite mods? Not
It would be really hard to choose, because I think the best thing about Arma is the versatility of the sandbox. And for every fan, there is a different area in which they can tap into. And the modding allows people to go very specific and very into detail. If you want to mod your favorite fantasy universe, or if you want to go super realistic military simulation, you can do it. There is no limit. Some mods are really tiny, like reskins, and some mods are massive, like, for example, probably all community members know Ace mod, which became a base for a lot of games ever since it was created. And I think that community creativity is something that is to be enjoyed without maybe picking a favorite.
Do you personally have something you would like to
Yep.
see there, or you would like someone else to make?
I would like community to impress
People
us. I want to see something.
People keep saying
that
fix
I-
Arma 3.
would be-
Guys, it was like 10 years ago that that game came out.
Okay, maybe this time we will find it.
I'm already getting ideas, but I'm not gonna say them out loud. Natasha, modding has always been a very important part of Arma series. What are the most significant changes?
We will
to
check
Arma?
out the game after this. We'll do a separate stream for that.
Moving away from Steam Workshop
I got all day.
partially and having our own one. The changes will include cross-platform play. It has never been done before in Arma that console players could enjoy mods just as well as PC. The fact that Workshop is fully integrated in-game will allow Arma fans to update and download new mods without leaving the application.
That
which
is
I'm
so
sure a
big,
lot of
man.
fans,
That is
remember as Spain
crucial.
from Arma 3 days.
Oh man, that's great.
and,
Because so many
another
times people have to
useful
relaunch
part
to
of it
update
is
their
that,
mods, and
if
you know if they're
join
not up to
the
date.
scenario or a new server which has mods on it, the game will automatically detect which mods you're missing and will offer you to download an entire package quickly and easily. Another wonderful addition that I think a lot of modders will appreciate in particular is Workbench being integrated with Workshop, so you can
Increase the
upload
sound.
our set of modding tools directly to Workshop. Maybe important thing to mention is that our Workshop supports interdependencies between add-ons, which means that you can use mods of other people, modify them, add on top of them, mix and match, and it will support the whole tree structure of modding on top of modding on top of modding.
There's so many possibilities.
Yes, it really sounds like you've
Moddingception.
tried to make it more user-friendly and effective. I like that. Thank you very much for coming.
Is that
Thank
loud
you for
enough,
your time.
guys?
And now we will look at another video feature.
Infusion and Workbench. Infusion will provide our players with tools that empower them to either change
Oh,
or
this is
extend
good.
Arma Reforger and
This is
create
good.
their own
Oh, we needed this so
multi-platform
much.
content. We worked very
What
hard
the
to make the
fuck is
workflows
that?
and tools as simple and as user-friendly as possible. Making mods and add-ons should be a piece of cake for those who have already created them for past Arma titles.
Good.
Meanwhile, new
I'm gonna
modders
start
will
modding.
experience relatively painless learning curve thanks to the documentation and samples we'll be releasing. We're providing a completely integrated development environment with Infusion. No more text editors when you want to make a change.
That
Our
makes me so
editor
happy.
understands modding, so you can easily create a new modded file, see the changes you've made, check what other mods are modifying, define dependencies, and enter play mode to immediately experience the changes you've made.
That's
The
good.
speed of development has increased significantly, while the time needed to create a new terrain has decreased substantially.
Ooh,
These are
homemade
just
menu.
two of the many added values you'll enjoy using Infusion.
Did I see editor
Most
there?
importantly, Infusion will help close the
think
gap
Game Master
between
might be
us
integrated
and our
with the-
community
with the
like
editor.
never before, as you'll be able to use the same technology we did while developing Arma Reforger. We can't wait to see what you come up with.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now here, sitting with us, Mr. Pavel Shafar, the master of Infusion and Workbench. Pavel, I have a question for you. How challenging will it be for complete newbies to create mods with this new engine?
Well, not that easy to answer because it depends on the complexity of the mod one would like to create. But if the modder starts small and add complexity iteratively, I think it will be fairly easy for him.
Making
So
donuts
even
in
a
Blender.
newcomer or newbie who have never made a mod before should be able to do it.
Or ice cream
But
cones.
it's fair to say that we are also changing the technology for the Arma, so even most experienced modders will be newbies. But we've made sure that there is enough documentation for them and the onboarding process as smooth as possible, so they should be, effective as soon as they start the modding.
And will they have to learn new code?
Well, depends on what kind of content they would like to create. There is a type of content which doesn't require modding at all, like new models, sound effects, new terrains. But of course, if you would like to implement a new game system feature, then yes, you need to learn scripting. But our enforced scripting language, it's very similar to other object-oriented, strongly typed languages.
I wonder if we'll see any
So it shouldn't
official
be that
tutorials
hard
on this
for
stuff.
people
We'll have
to
to
learn,
see.
and I've seen a lot of people to learn it
Hey,
in the
Berko.
past, so I'm pretty sure that they will be able to do it.
Sounds good. Maybe even you can learn this.
Well, maybe I can try. But you know, the time in life is important, so I have a little more detailed question. How long can it take to create, for example, like a new car with these modeling tools in comparison with the old ones?
It's very hard to say because vehicles are most complex entities we have
that's a
in our game.
loaded question.
And it takes a lot of effort to create them. Even in our team, it goes across multiple departments from modeling, texturing, user interface, design, programming. So it's a pretty challenging task. But it's doable, definitely. It will take some time. But maybe what's important is that with current generation of tools, the process should be much faster. The time to deliver such a feature should be significantly
His
lower
socks are
as
Bohemia
the
socks.
workflows
That is
are
hilarious.
improved.
He's
We've
got the
implemented
Bohemia
the
logo.
Pro
You can
industry
see it under
standard.
his
So
right
everything should be,
pant
let's
leg.
say, easier and more intuitive. They also have a workbench, our development environment, so they will not need to use cluttered environment full of, I don't know, different editors, command line tools. So everything should be, let's say, much better and efficient.
So I chose the hard one, car. But for me, as a person who never did it, like a beginner, what should I do? Like what I will be able to do?
If we take this car as an example, you can take our car and just, make a small modification, maybe change a sound effect, visual effects, particles, sounds, create some new small feature, and start from there.
Okay, good, I'll try.
You have already mentioned documentation. Will it be available on release?
Absolutely. It will be available, including samples, so people will have some inspiration to take from. And we will also update this documentation and resources based on the feedback we received.
Perfect.
Dyslexia's talking. He's got a
Chop,
video about to release.
Thank you,
That's
Pavel,
great.
for your hard work. And let's now see another showcase.
Oh, Arma Reforger's on Steam.
Conflict in Reforger is a multiplayer mode based on Capture the Island, which players from previous Arma games will already be familiar with. Two factions, the US Army and the Soviet Army, fight each other for control of the island.
I'm
The
glad
main
that they went with
objective
the
of the
Soviet
game is to
Army.
capture
I know
the
it's
enemy's
politically a little
headquarters,
risque
which is
right now,
usually
but
located on the
it's
other
great.
end of the island. You move through the map gradually while expanding the radio signal. You can't conquer the outposts without it. It's also important to follow the movement of supplies, which allow you to build various services at your bases. You can also make use of mobile headquarters, where players can respawn. Radio communication is essential. You can connect autonomously with friends or players you meet on the map and
Oh, that's a
form
cool
your own
Humvee.
groups. Each group can have its own radio frequency, and together you traverse the map. This communication is indispensable in terms of fulfilling the conflict quests and maximizing the potential of Reforger itself. Players can also advance in military rank. We designed Conflict in order to showcase
What?
all the features that Arma Reforger will
Sorry,
offer.
I'm buying the game right now.
You should be able to access anything the game will offer with this mode.
And so now we have another guest here. It's Master of Conflict, Josef.
Where did I
Zeman.
go?
Hello,
Hello.
welcome. Josef, the first question is kind of obvious. Can you tell me how many players can meet on
I'm
the one
gone.
map in multiplayer?
Sorry.
Sure. Currently, we support up to 64 players in a single match, but we will be working on increasing this number as we move forward with the development of early access.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
How many is the maximum you want to have there?
Time will tell. We're not sure yet.
And your own?
I will not go there because, you can't really tell at this stage.
Okay.
I really like this conflict you're talking about. If I want to play this, do I need tactical training?
Well, I sure hope not, because, playing the conflict itself should be the tactical training that you need, because naturally, the longer you play, the better your tactical and strategical decisions will be. But to get you started, we introduced a sort of tutorial scenario that you can play before actually joining a multiplayer match, where you will be able to, get familiar with all the important
Sorry, guys.
controls
Hold on. I'll
and
get the
game
picture
rules
back in a
that
sec.
Conflict offers in a safe environment before actually joining the full-scale battle.
Perfect.
Okay, now radio is essential, of course, but can you tell us some possibilities of communication between players, a different one than the radio?
Well, you can use direct speech when you are close enough to each other. Then, of course, you can
Oh,
use
my
the
camera,
standard chat,
aka
you
my
know,
phone,
just
ran out
write
of
the
battery.
messages,
Oops.
with your keyboard, and other players will be able to see them on screen. You will also be able to draw in the map, be it, you know, some arrows or pictures maybe, if that's your thing. And
there's always somebody,
for instance. And then you will also be able to use hand gestures, such as pointing at something you want your teammates to look at the moment.
Good. So there are some new things we can do. Maybe even drawing hearts. I don't know, in a war, but
yeah, I hope it's just
try.
hearts.
Oh, we hope so too. Thank you very much.
I'm really looking forward to this. Thank you so much for coming, Jose. And now, play the next video showcase, please.
Audio. We placed a lot of emphasis on the sound of weapons and military vehicles and tried to be as authentic as possible by using our own recordings. The aim was to be as accurate as
Give me a
possible.
sec for the face cam, guys.
We were able to take the utmost care with all of Reforger's sounds because our audio team consisted of 5 people, each in charge of their own area. One person was in charge of weapons, another was in charge of vehicles, yet another was in charge of ambient
Put
sounds.
that weapon on safe,
and
y'all.
others. Another thing worth mentioning is the music. Reforger
Music
said
has
at the
been
end
so
of the
good
1980s,
in Arma.
we wanted to introduce deeper emotions into the game, maybe a bit of nostalgia, and a touch of Operation Flashpoint as well. That's why we worked with classical music composer Dominik Svoboda, who created an almost purely orchestral score for our game. We recorded the music with a real live orchestra at S.O.G studio in Prague with the kind help of Soundsgate.
Good sound and high quality audio is very important for every modern shooter game. And now with us is sitting Tomáš Bayer, the lead audio designer for this game.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Tomáš, how many weapon sounds did you actually have to create?
So the short answer would be around 1400 because we've calculated that. And the longer answer would be that we actually use a modular system for the weapon sounds configuration, which means that, for instance, the shot sound is made out of more sounds which are layered on top of each other, which gives us, besides other things, it gives us possibility that every shot sounds a bit different. Like the same sound can
oh, that's my guitar.
different in various environments because we have meadows, we have forests, you know, hills in the game, and the shot sound have a tail or reverb. And,
I just want to get into it, you guys.
Different, you know, even though you are shooting from the same weapon, you hear a bit different sound according to the environment you're shooting in.
Sounds very difficult.
Yeah, and immersive.
Yeah. I know the audio is not just about the weapons. So if you think about what was the most difficult thing to record, like did you have any problems during that?
The biggest recording session, which we
I know Lax
were
has been working really hard on this stuff.
last year, was the recording of the car destruction. The last thing which we did on that session was the car crash, so that was pretty intense. Of course, we've had like a people doing this for us, so we were only behind the microphones, and where we were active. On the other hand, what we enjoyed was the destruction itself. When we've had, for instance, big hammers, you know, or knives and this kind of thing, and so we've crashed the window of the car and or other parts, and we've had great sounds from that and great experience, of course, as well.
So you personally take the hammer and you crash a car.
Yes.
That's even good for like if you have a bad day.
Authenticity.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
You just go and destroy a car and it's your work. That's great.
Yeah, it was quite revealing.
He's quite matter of fact.
I was told you will be releasing
yeah,
the orchestra
I just
soundtrack
smash
soon on
stuff for a living.
Spotify. But give us a closer look. Is there some kind of mysterious, interesting instrument used, maybe, or something like that?
I would say not exactly mysterious instrument, but more like a mysterious vibe or atmosphere which the music is bringing. because our, let's say, design or what we wanted to achieve with the music was to not take too many attention when the music is played in the game.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go plug in my phone with
support
all my chargers aren't working.
Should feel.
I'm plugging my phone so I can actually purchase the dang game.
Environment. So we've used, as you're saying, the classical live orchestra for this. And if I should pick one instrument which was for me unique, so it was the harp, for instance, because we've had a chance when we were recording to be directly in that hall where the orchestra was, so we were able to stand right beside the player, and hearing this from this short distance was something which we never forget, I would say.
I cannot wait to hear that because it sounds really great. And the audio looks like it's
give
very
that a
important,
good
so
few
thank
minutes.
you very much for your job. And let's see another feature.
Marketing and brand. Along with reforging Arma itself, we do the same with our brand and marketing activities. We are now in the process of rebranding our social media, adding new channels, and involving our community on an unprecedented level with new activities and content. As part of rebuilding and strengthening Arma's identity, we teamed up with Stanislav Petera, a well-known Czech photographer who's worked with law enforcement and military
this
to
is
create
cool.
the photographic artworks for the Reforger.
I love it.
The shooting was a large-scale production, the best part being that we could recreate Reforger in real life for a moment in time. We spent several days taking photos and analyzing real assets, and we incorporated them into gameplay in a credible and authentic way.
This is amazing. I love
We can
this.
also fight the battle on Everon with our artwork heroes, Max and Atlas. Our marketing plans also include greater involvement from our loyal community. As part of that support, we are establishing a very special unit of content creators and community heroes under the working title Reforger Regiment.
The Reforger Regiment.
We thank these creators and heroes for years of loyal service, and we are learning from each and every one of them to give you the best Arma experience possible.
What the?
In short, we are here to do our best to make the road to Arma 4 enjoyable. Start your engines, hold on to your helmets,
Hello, brothers.
and lead the way. Marcom Operations HQ, out.
And now let's welcome our last guest, Marketing and Brand Manager Jiří Sajner, aka Giorgio. Hello and welcome.
Hello, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Jiří, from a marketing perspective, what significant activity is planned right now?
There is a lot, of course, but just from the top of my head and the main ones, right now as we speak, we are actually rebranding all our social media. We are adding new channels, we are adding new types of content, but also we want to preserve what our community likes, which means tech talks and community radars, aka comrades. We are also creating merchandise collections with famous global brands, which players can look forward to. And the main mission for us is still the same, and it was said many times, it's about feedback. You know, we need to listen to our community and give them the right answers and give their feedback to the development teams, and also inform them when we are on the road to Arma 4 in a creative way, of course.
Oh, there's a lot of things coming on.
They say your content creators, regiment members, can expect full support. What exactly does that mean?
Yeah, Reforger Regiment is a still working title, I have to mention that. But you probably know them from Arma 3, they were called Splendid Squad. I have to say it's not about the reach, these guys are community heroes for us. And full support means that we are actually connecting them with our development teams. We are preparing content for them. It's not like a standard relationship within the company and the content creators. And the bonus for all of that is that we are creating a no shower till Arma pack, which our community will understand what does that actually mean. And if you want to see what's in the package, what's the contents, it's going to be on their channels after the launch.
Now I need a little bit more explanation. What is Arma platform? Can you tell us, explain me more?
Sure, I can. We looked at it that way that
if this is a road to Arma 4, it has to start somewhere, right? So we want to present it as a whole, as a franchise. So there will be not just our social media, will be our Arma platform, but also the website, which will show to our fan base, players and modders, where it actually started, where it is now, and how important is Reforger actually right now in terms of the series, and how is it going for the future.
Great. I think now I understand. Thank you very much.
So that would be all. Thank you very much for coming, Izzy.
Again, it was my pleasure.
And before
I'm
we
so
give
pumped,
word back
guys.
to our CEO, we would like to inform you that you can start downloading the game right now as we speak.
Let's do
Thank
it.
you for being with us. Enjoy.
I'm game.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.
I am game. Let's do this. Take
As
my
you
money.
have seen, there is a lot to look forward to, both now and for the future. Arma Reforger is just the start. Many of you will remember our early access release of Arma 3, that game which so many of us know and love, did not appear overnight. Rather, it took years of iterative development. We are
Exactly
at
what
another
I'm saying.
threshold, and again, we at Bohemia Interactive have a lot of work ahead of us. On that note, I would like to thank our development team for everything they've achieved so far. The transition to our new Infusion engine has not been an easy one, but we are on the other side and ready to push even further. Last but not least, I would also like to take this opportunity to thank you and the Arma community, not just for your support and engagement over the years.
Thank you, Marek.
But for your patience. I know this news has been a long time coming, but we are here and I'm very excited. I'm excited because I can finally say, yes, Arma 4, it's in development. And yes, we have something to share with you now. Arma Reforger. I'm also very pleased to say the same to our newcomers. Welcome to Arma. We are working on Arma 4 for quite some time. We have a lot of things we already achieved, but we know one thing clearly. The thing we need the most now is your support. Arma has always been about our dialogue with the community, about your feedback, and about us changing the game to your needs. So, make Arma not war and join us on this exciting journey to Arma 4. Thank you.
Excellent. I am so excited, y'all. Let's get the game. I will end this stream shortly, and we will download the game, come back in about like probably half an hour to an hour and check it out, see what it's all about. So, recap for those who missed it. Arma 4 is in development, likely a few years down the line still. Right now, what's being released is Reforger, which is a sequel to the original Cold War Assault game. It takes place on Everon, US and Soviet forces versus one another. It has pretty much all the major features that Arma 3 already had in terms of infantry gameplay. We don't know for sure the scope of it. We don't know if it's got helicopters and planes yet, but these things I'm guessing will be added with time. We are to expect it to be a major upgrade in the engine. However, since it's brand new to players, expect a little roughness at the start, but we all know Bohemia will see this to the end and make it something absolutely incredible, if it's not already, with time. This is something that kind of, as I go into this, as a big Arma fan, I already kind of know to expect this. So that's the mentality I'm going in with. It might not be stable at the start. There's going to be glitches. There's going to be, stuff that needs to be polished, and that's okay. That's the way that Bohemia operates with the Arma series, and it's worked really well in the past, and they built Arma 3 that way very well, and it's come to be something that we love very much. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna jump in there and get on it and see what we can discover. I'm very excited. So tune in about 1 hour's time. If you haven't already, you can go download it yourself. What else? Oh yeah, the workshop integrated to the game. It's available on consoles too. This brings in a whole lot more Arma players to the community. We need to welcome them as PC players. We need to teach them the right way instead of trying to be the dominating force of superior, PC master race and all that. No, we gotta welcome them in. We gotta teach them how to be part of a productive and a wholesome community this way. It's not all gonna be that way, of course. There's gonna be plenty of you know, you guys know how the internet is, but approach it that way, you know. And this is an opportunity to bring in a whole lot more revenue for Bohemia and to contribute towards Arma 4 and the ultimate development of the next major game. This is like the appetizer. This will give us a taste, you know, of the battle and prepare us for the future. So, without further ado, I am going to take this helmet off for a little bit here and give my forehead a rest from this terrible Pazgat netting and see how my hair's doing. Wow, my hair actually is not sticking all over the place like I thought it would. I was hoping for a... Here, let me mess it up. This is the Battlefield hairdo. This is what's in style in the 80s. All right, there we go. Anyway, we're going to download the game, and I will prepare a stream here, and I'm going to check out some of the marketing stuff and see if I can get a good thumbnail for that. And I am just pumped about this, you guys. This is a major step, I think, for all of the gaming community in general. Yeah, I cannot wait to jump into Everon and to check out this new world that we're going to start our journey on as we make our way to the next major title. So thank you